I got interested in alternative spring break because I've always done service, and when I heard this trip, I heard it was a day in the life in Baltimore, and I've done work in the city before, and I just fell in love with it the minute I heard it. The trip was to focus on homelessness and poverty, so it was kind of a service working in nonprofits and a poverty plunge simulation as well. And each of us went into Baltimore and we were given a scenario and $2 and an all-day bus pass and lots of rules and a faculty member. We each had goals. We'd come up with a long-term goal and a short-term goal, so we had to use resources that were within a 20-block radius, you know, like find homeless shelters. We tried to go to a lot of churches and some substance abuse programs and things like that. We were all tired and hungry and came back and we're like, yes, we're gonna have dinner, we're gonna get into Erickson Hall. And they told us the shelter was closed. They didn't let us back in. And so we were on campus, homeless, and then they said, go find shelter for the night. So we were in groups of 4 and we had to find shelter, and we were so cold because the sun went down and we were freezing. And we couldn't go into any buildings. They took our red cards. So my group ended up in the stairwell of the Commons garage. They finally let us back in at like 8:30, and they had made us dinner, and we were like, yes. Okay. So we got to eat eventually, but we were, you know, when you're hungry and you're cold and you're tired and you're like, I couldn't imagine doing this day in and day out. It's very eye-opening. Being able to do something in my own backyard was really awesome, because I think a lot of spring break trips come from all over the country to come to Baltimore. So I want to do this again. I'm very interested in being a group leader maybe this time, so I loved it. It was an awesome way to spend my spring break. It was hardly a break, but it was an awesome way to spend my spring break.